Hey guys, what's going on? It's Steven from Steven's Car Reviews, and today we have a 2014 BMW 650i Gran Coupe. Now this is BMW's four-door luxury sedan, which competes against the Mercedes-Benz CLS 550 and the Audi A7. This is the most expensive car in its class category underneath the Porsche Panamera. It really includes a bunch of luxury features on the inside. Like I said, this is a 650 Gran Coupe. And it's finished in this beautiful navy blue exterior paint color with ivory leather on the inside. So here's the key. Typical BMW key. You have your lock, your unlock, your lock, your trunk, and your horn. So let's unlock the car and get inside. As you can see, the door handle does illuminate, and this car does have comfort access from BMW. So let's get in. This vehicle does have soft closed doors, which I will show later in the video. As you can see, you have the electronic gauge cluster. So let's go ahead and start the car up. And there the car goes. Starts up just like that. The headlights are already on, so let's turn on the fog lights. Let's check out the exterior of the car. As you can see, this car does have LED headlights, BMW Intelligent Adaptive LID headlights with LED turn signals down at the bottom. As you can see, this car does have the blacked out M Sport grille with the M Sport package. Really aggressive. Down here you have your LED fog lights as well. See your eyebrow up here. "20-inch blacked out M rims on this vehicle." Let's see your side detailing here with the turn signal. See your LED tail lights in BMW signature L shape with your turn signals on the top, and then your backup light right here. Your license plate down below with LED illumination. See your shadow line exterior trim. Let's go and hop inside the car here. Turn the hazards off. Let's look at the door panel. You see here you have ambient lighting. It runs underneath the door. A speaker here. If this car did have the Harman Kardon surround sound, it would say Harman Kardon right here. Napa leather right here, Napa leather right here in the middle section of the door. Your door handle, your anthracite wood trim, which runs right through here. Another speaker, and then soft touch material right here, then the felt line cubby. These are your window controls, which are all automatic, and then your power folding mirrors. On both sides. All your window controls, and then your rear sunshade control right there, which comes up and goes down like so. This car does have soft closed doors. This car is really luxurious on the inside, and BMW gave it all the luxury that it possibly had with Napa leather and the Alcantara headliner in this vehicle. Your headlight controls down here with all your safety kit. This car has all the safety kit. You have your lane keep assist, lane departure warning, your heads up display, your headlight control. This car also has adaptive cruise control right here. This is your adaptive cruise control. This side you have your turn signal control. Napa leather M Sport steering wheel. And here's your digital gauge cluster. Now as you change the modes in the car using this switch right down there, it adjusts the gauge cluster. So right now we are in comfort mode. It's red because it's at nighttime and the headlights are on. So if we hit it up to sport, watch, the gauge is changed, and also in the center it changes here too. As you can see, the speedometer goes away. It just tells you 0 and 60. And then your tachometer stays. If you hit the car into Sport Plus mode, the traction controls goes off. If you go back down to Comfort, that's what it looks like. You have Comfort Plus, which is even more soft, the ride is. And then you go down to Eco Pro. Look at that. It changes again. I heard the engine change a little bit, and so did the screen here in the middle. So let's shift it back up to Comfort. While we're in sport mode, we could bang off on these paddles right here, and this car is a real performance vehicle, so that won't be a problem at all. On the steering wheel, you have your voice commands, your volume controls, your mode, and then your telephone answering there. Here's our Idrive, which is the best infotainment system in the whole car industry, in my opinion, which is controlled by this knob right here. You see that this is a black ring around it because this car does have the ceramic interior control package. So you have the ceramic control right there, ceramic right there, and right there. And it really just adds to the premium effect of this vehicle. Now using this Idrive controller here, you have many settings. You have your menu, your media, radio, telephone, navigation, your back, and your option, which is really an improvement from the previous generation of BMW Idrive, which didn't have any home run buttons. So let's hit menu. Go to the menu of this car. You have a whole array of things that you can go to, navigation being standard, of course, on this $100,000 vehicle when new. You have your multimedia, which takes you to your aux and all devices that you can connect up wirelessly as well. CD, DVD, music collection, external devices, and your tone can be controlled through there. You have your radio with all of the stations in the area. Then it shows a little bit of info over there, which I really like. Using these buttons right here, they can be programmed for certain settings, not only relating to the radio, but settings all throughout the vehicle this can take you to. You have your telephone, your navigation, which just looks great because it's a BMW, and BMWs always have great navigation. You had all your settings over to the left. Your office, which has all your contacts in it, connected drive, vehicle info, settings, and that is it for this infotainment system. You have your two air vents in the middle with your hazard button and your lock unlock. Right underneath the start stop button is your auto stop start, which when you come to a stop, it'll shut down to save gas. You have your dual zone climate control down here. Actually, this car has quad zone climate control, but this is just for the front two passengers. You have your heated and cooled seats, 3-stage for driver and for passenger. You have your modes for your driver and your passenger. And then you have other related settings right there to your air conditioning control. Your cup holder there. In 2017 models, they put a USB port right there, which I think is nice. But if your drink spills on it, that's not really good. Yes, this car is still in production. This car was introduced in 2012 as just a coupe version. Then in 2013, here came the Gran Coupe. This car is in production today, running through the 2018 model year. Just give you a nice view of the inside there. Then you have your gear shifter here. Now in this gear shifter, I'll put it into reverse. you see your rear backup camera right there. And your parking sensors go off. Then, if I take my foot off the brake and just put it in the park, the car goes back into park. Driver mode settings I was letting you know about. And then if you hit this camera button, look up here. Look at those cameras so you can see. So you see this Jeep right there. There it is right there. Then you see this white truck and this Mercedes over there. Right next to this GTR. There they are. So it's just great cameras to help you see out, peer out, whatever you need to do, that's there. Then below the camera button is your parking sensor, your auto hold, and then your parking brake. Illuminated ashtray, really just a coin holder, and then a 12-volt. Then you have your glove compartment right here. All this is finished in Napa leather, mind you. Now, let's check out the back of the car. Pillarless windows, just like in a Mercedes-Benz CLS. Then look, it says a Gran Coupe right here, which is just a nice detail. Looks like there's not a lot of legroom back here, but you are wrong. My dad has sat behind himself, and he is 6 feet tall. Here we go. This seat is adjusted pretty far back. I am 5'7", and I have good knee room. Down here you have your climate control. Excuse me, the lights went out. You have your climate control for your rear passengers. You can just see some more of that Napa seating. Then your Alcantara headliner up there. This vehicle. Over here you have controls for your sunshades in the back, as you can see. They go up like that. Then you can control this one over here. And you can also control the back sunshade as well. Excuse the lighting. Then you have your lighting controls up here, which are adjustable. Really help you see what you're trying to look at. You can turn them both off right there. So let's go check out the rest of the vehicle. Trunk. You have decent trunk space in the back of this vehicle. Not too big, not too small. This lever right here lets down the rear seat, and there's one over there as well. Little storage cubby there, and that. You can lock the car right there and close the trunk. You can also open the trunk by pushing right here. And there she goes. It's just a really nice feature. Here's your gas cap on this side of the vehicle. Premium gas, of course. Since this car is the 650i, it does have a twin turbo V8 under the hood. I believe it produces 445 horsepower, and it's a 4.4 liter. Passenger side, glove box. This vehicle does have the multi-contour seats, you can see here. The headrests do adjust like so. This bottom portion adjusts too. You can adjust this back portion. You see that? You can adjust the bolsters, how much they hug you. And you have two-person memory, both for the driver and for the passenger. You see the M cells there. Inside of the mirror, there is a little triangle. Let's see if I can get to it. There's a little triangle right there. Let's see. Right here. That's your blind spot assist. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this review and video of this 2014 BMW 650i Gran Coupe. I'll be filming more videos. Take care, everybody.